Hello everyone, Kovacs here, and today I'm in the WildStar beta, and I figured I would show you guys the classes that you can actually pick and the races. So if you're debating on being part of the Dominion or the Exiles, here is a little bit of what you can choose from when you do decide to get into this game. I believe early launch access for the pre-order starts on, I want to say May 31st through June 3rd. So it is coming out within the next couple of months, so I'm very hyped for this. I've only played a little bit. I've been in it for about a day, but I only got to play a couple hours of that day, if that. So let's see, this is my character I made. I'm going to play as him throughout the rest of the video after I show you what's going on. He's a Gurnak warrior, or Gurnak. He's a rock person, pretty much, but he's a warrior, so he is going to be a beast in the front line, taking all the damage, taking all the aggro, and being the tank. So create new character. So as you can see, you got your Dominion, which it popped up right now. Creepy character right there. And then you got your Exile. If you want to put these, creepy character right there too. If you want to put these in good and bad terms, Exile are pretty much getting chased off their planet by the Dominion. They're looking for a new place to settle. That's where I believe the story of the game starts off, with the planet Nexus, and everything starts off from there. And that's where the Exiles are trying to go, to try to make a new home, try to get everything back up and going. The Dominions, you know, snotty, rich, always out for themselves. They are after them to stop them from doing that. And once you get on that planet, that's where the rest of the game will take place. Starting zone's actually pretty cool too. But let's see. So if you look at the races, you have your normal human characters, which they can be any class that you want them to be. They have no restrictions. They can be warrior, engineer, esper, I believe medic, what's this one? The stalker, or the spellslinger, which I'm gonna assume we're gonna see a lot of human spellslingers just because they look really cool. Yeah, male and female. The females are actually kind of cool just for their voice acting. I kind of like it. They're kind of like, you know, redneck-ish kind of thing, hillbilly talk, and they're really funny. So the humans have comedic side, and they're just really actually kind of cool to play around with. And then you got your bunny people. Yep, your Aaron, I want to call him Aaron. These creatures are pretty much the equivalent of anyone who wants to play a I guess an animal character. I don't know if you like Worgen and stuff like that. I don't know if you'll be liking this character. I mean, they're all super cute though. You can't change the height of them, so if you do decide you want to make a male one of these little bastards, which don't look anywhere as cute and cuddly as the female ones, even though that one just looks creepy, yeah, you can't change the size, so you're gonna be short as all hell. But I'm assuming we're gonna see a lot of these females running around. A lot of them. I really do predict that. And then you got your Garnak. These are the big badass rock monsters. I want to call them rock creatures. Even the females are just like, they tower over any other character in the game. They're just huge. Maybe not as much as the next characters that are coming up, or the next race that's coming up, but they're pretty badass, beastly characters. That's why I made a warrior out of them. I think when the game comes out, I'll stick with that warrior, just because they're so cool. And then you got your, is it Mordish characters? These are a mix between, I want to say, genetically engineered undead, because that's just kind of what they look like to me. You can see through their arms right there and see their bone. You can see their veins. That's really friggin' cool, and it's kind of disgusting. So these are really neat characters. I really do like them. You can see the shoulder blade and stuff like that. Yeah, so really neat female version of them. Still really creepy. You wouldn't expect these to be on the Exile side just because they look so evil, but they are. Next up, got your Cassin. These are pretty much like the Dominion. I want to say royalty. They're just really proud of themselves, but they're basically like the humans. They can do everything. Then you got the female version, just so you can see. Really snotty. Snobby, I guess. Snotty. They're probably both. You got your Draken. These guys are fucking cool. These guys are really badass. You're gonna probably see a shit ton of these guys when you're playing in the very beginning, just because they're so just, I don't know, there's something about them. Like if I was gonna play on the Dominion side, I would probably play one of these characters. Even the females are just, oh, you wouldn't want to run into one of these characters if you're alone by yourself. But I would play one of these characters, or of course, I'll play one of these little fur balls right here. Like, yeah. They're the cutest little bastards ever. Let's see, can we zoom in? Oh, look at that. He's like a little puppy dog. He's so cute. Oh, you're gonna see a lot of these guys too. So I don't know too much about the humans, if you're gonna see a lot of the humans running around, but I think these are, was it Choyan? I'm gonna butcher the shit out of that until I actually play around with it more and hear it called that more. But yeah, these guys are, oh, they're so adorable. And then finally you got their mech version, which I'm not even gonna try to say the name because I forgot it already, how to properly say it, and I'll just butcher it. But these guys are pretty badass too. They're just like cyber robots. What you would envision, you know, I guess the robots in the future, if they can sit there and like build themselves. They're really badass characters. All the character models so far are just, except for these little cute bastards. They're like little puppy dogs. All the character models are actually really good looking. So enough with that. Let's get into, I guess let's show off what you can actually be, even though I talked about it already. So Warrior. The Warrior is going to be a tank DPS class. So if you want to go DPS, you can go DPS with a Warrior. Or if you want to go tank, you can tank with the Warrior too. All classes have a dual like purpose for them. So all classes are going to have either a tank DPS or a heal DPS with it. So even if you, let's say you roll an Esper, Espers are for, you know, the healing. That's what they're kind of known for. But if you have too many healers, I guess you could say, you could swap that out and go for a higher DPS rate for raids and dungeons and stuff like that. So you can actually keep playing that character even though like the group's full on healers or whatever. Or if maybe they're full on DPS and you need to heal, you can do that. The Engineer is a tank DPS class. So you can tank as an engineer. What they do is they actually have little robots that go around and they'll tank with you, and you have your special abilities that you can use with that. The Engineer looks like a pretty cool range tank class, but I would have to play around with it more. Espers, already talked about it. They're heal, DPS, medic, heal, and DPS, but I think they're primarily going to be like good just in the healing, just out of their name. Medic, they use what kind of look like defibrillator guns. If I was gonna make a healer, I would make a medic healer, like no doubt. Like I guess when I do make a healer, that's what it's gonna be. Then you got your Stalker. These are pretty much like the rogue class. They use claw weapons or hand weapons, and they can sit there, go invisible. You can use these as a tank and a DPS class. I do believe you can tank with these. You're more focused on dodging though, like being able to get out of the damage and stuff like that and keeping aggro. So I guess the equivalent would be like in Terra, if you ever played the Warrior class. The Warrior class had a lot of evasion, but they had a ton of damage, but you can tank with them. They had ton abilities and stuff like that, but you had to evade everything. There was no blocking. I think they actually did introduce a new blocking mechanic recently for the Warrior in Terra. But yeah, so that's the equivalent of that. That's the closest thing I can think of to compare it. And then you got your Spell Slingers. They dual wield these magical guns. I want to say magical guns because that's what they look like to me. But they dual wield guns, and they sit there and they shoot out magic. I'm assuming magic. I didn't read the description, which I should have. But they are high damage, high evade kind of character. You're going to be moving around a lot with these characters, with the Spell Slingers. I guess with all of them you're going to be moving around a lot, but Spell Slingers I believe can heal also. It's not going to be just like anywhere near what the other ones are, like the Esper or the Medic, but you can heal with the Spell Slinger also, I do believe. I don't think you'll be able to sit there and actually tank with them. So final thing, the paths. So it's on Explorer right now. These paths, the Explorer, Scientist, Settler, and Soldier, these are paths that you take when you're actually playing the game. So if you're playing through the game, what you're gonna do is you'll see like an icon that has like a soldier icon. And what happens is if you run up to that area, it will start an event only for the soldiers, and I believe other people can jump in and help you out with that event. So soldiers, their main event's gonna be just killing stuff. So you're gonna go up to something, you're gonna do your soldier event, you're pretty much gonna piss something off or have to kill X amount of this, and they'll start attacking you, and you'll go through and you'll start just destroying stuff because you're a soldier. You want to get in there, you want to be in the front lines, you want to take stuff out. Settlers, what settlers are gonna do is when you're running down that path, let's say you haven't seen anything in a long time and you need to sell stuff. You notice there's a little settler icon just off the road, barely just a little bit off the road. So you run over there and you start settling there. So what's going to happen is you'll start channeling your stuff for your settling, and you'll start building a community. And I believe these communities, these little settler things, can be upgraded even farther and keep getting upgraded. The more people you have there, the more settlers you have there, and they will give you special boost to, let's say, your HP, your run speed. Maybe they'll give you a special temporary mount to use for a little bit, because let's say there's a huge distance you have to travel before you get to the next zone, and you just so happen to run next to a settler. The settler could have all this up for you, and you can sit there and interact with it and get special boost out of it. Scientist. Out of what I know with the Scientist, without reading that, because who wants to read all that information, Scientists will actually know more about like the lore of what's going on with the planet. I believe with like creatures and stuff like that. So if you're big into getting in there, finding out what's going on with this computer, what's going on with this certain area, and knowing the lore with stuff like that, I believe the Scientist is going to be the way that you want to go with it. And then the Explorer, which I can see the Explorer and the Scientist working together to get to secret areas, because explorers want to explore. You want to look at everything. You want to run around the entire map. You want to do all this stuff. You want to climb the highest mountain. You want to go into the middle of the ocean or whatever you want to do. And that's what the settler does, or the explorer. The explorer will sit there and go and find these special areas that are marked on the map or wherever they can find them, and it'll unlock a special dungeon or a special area that only a explorer can get to. Well, I would assume that with the Scientist attached to like the explorer, if you have you and your friend Scientist Explorer going on, you might find even more special rewards just with those two working together, just working it out, finding that secret area, climbing up that tallest tree, and maybe there might be something up there for the Scientist to get some lore off of or get some more information. I believe the Scientist can actually do some gathering stuff too like that. But yeah, Explorer is really cool. That's what I actually went with. So Explorer and Soldier are the two ones that I would that I am gonna probably go with when I make my characters. Anyways, a lot of talking, a lot of explaining stuff. Done with that, let's jump into the actual game. Play as my Explorer warrior. So I will be right back. Well, hello again, guys. So I am back in the Exile ship that is having some difficulties, and probably needs to crash land on a near planet sometime soon, since we are defending ourselves against the Dominion. Yeah, they're just really persistent about trying to kill us. So this area I'm in, I actually did finish it just not too long ago. When I was actually playing it the other night, there was no one in here, so it's nice to see that there were a couple people running by doing stuff. Really nice. But controls. So when you get into a game, you want your controls to be really responsive, really fluent. I think they did a pretty damn good job. It's very close to what most people are going to be used to, and I know it's going to be a shit comparison because everyone's going to be like, why are you doing that? World of Warcraft, if you ever played that, you're gonna have an easy time figuring out what to do just with the controls, because you do have a little bit of sliding here and there, but it's all about movement, because when you need to dodge out of a way, then you have to dodge out of the way. But it feels really good to just run around and move your character around. There's been a couple of games that I've played where it's it really isn't fun to actually just move your character around. It's really hard to control it. It doesn't really respond well when you jump. I guess other comparison would be Terra. When you actually jump in the air, you can't move your character around. Yeah, this is something totally different. You're going to need all this mobility because of the damage that you're going to have to dodge. They have a telegraph system, which I'll go fight some low level, I guess NPCs or mobs. They have a telegraph system, which should happen right here. So this is my telegraph system. It's in the blue, so you can adjust the intensity of it. So the red telegraph system is damage. That's anywhere damage is going to happen from the enemy. So we'll leave him with 1 health. Let's see if he does another telegraph. See what's going on. We'll take the damage for it. Okay, so another telegraph. So if you're in it, you can actually just dodge out of the way. That's how you dodge most of your damage. Now, bosses and stuff like that are going to have ridiculous telegraph systems. They're going to be just massive. You're not even really going to know what to do at times. You'll just be like, oh shit, panic, try to get out of the way. But that's pretty much how the telegraph system works. They do teach you this at level 1. There's a part that you run through that starts blowing up, and you'll see the telegraph systems while you're doing that. But let's kill some stuff. Let's kill these little bastards. They're trying to destroy all of our food supplies, all of our vegetables, which our vegetables are, this is kind of unique. It's kind of funny. They're mutated, so they actually talk. So when you're running through here gathering these guys, these carrots and celery, or actually, are they turnips? Turnips and celery, sorry. They actually walk around, jump around. You have to actually have them follow you to a different location to put them in a safe spot so you don't lose your food supply. I thought that was hilarious. It was really funny. This big guy right here is actually, I believe, a bomb. That settler icon, if someone goes over there, a settler goes over there, they can upgrade this settler property and put bonuses here. So if I wanted to get bonus HP, there we go. I got a buff right now that will give me 15% of my maximum health just because a settler was there. An explorer icon. So here is an explorer thing. I've done this already, but let's click on it. And pretty much what happens is this robot is going to help me get on top of this giant potato bomb. I am calling it a potato bomb because, well, it just doesn't, it looks like a giant potato. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get up here, and after a set amount of time, this will disappear, and the next person who wants to come up here exploring will have to be an explorer. So right now, everyone can come up here if they want, because I unlocked this path for everyone to use. Now, I don't know if there will be a scientist kind of icon up here. So maybe if there's a scientist that needs to come up here, they need to get in touch with a explorer. But yeah, so now that I'm up here, you're supposed to put down this little thing that's I already did. It's pointing up to the sky. It's pointing up there. And that was my whole settler quest. So unlocking stuff and exploring as a settler, I really do enjoy that. I like looking at the world and the environment. So I'm gonna talk to this guy again, and pretty much what's gonna happen is it gives me a falling debuff, so I can actually fall without taking damage. And if you notice, my character is doing these little barrel roll, or not barrel rolls, front flips, is because double jump is a thing in this game. You need to actually double jump most of the times to get up to higher places. It is a cool concept to have double jump in the game. So let's try to take this big robot out. It shouldn't be too hard. So every time, and there's a telegraph system right there charging up before it actually goes off. So there we go, we took him out. Wasn't really too hard. Level 3 robot, piece of cake. But every time you need to actually cast an ability, this is where it gets kind of weird. You need to actually hit the button. So there's no right click, no left click to sit there and just keep attacking, which I kind of would like to have that ability to just keep my camera locked and hit the left and right mouse button to use abilities. These are disappearing right now. Let's see. Yep. Oh no, they're gone. So I would really enjoy prefer having the left and right mouse button do something besides whatever it's doing right now. It controlling the camera, I guess, is cool. It kind of reminds you of like an MMO, because in every MMO you can control cameras like that, hold them both down to run, this and that. But when you're doing combat just makes it so you have to hold down the right mouse button and move your camera left and right. Or yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you have to hit the 1 through 8 button to use abilities. Now I have a Razer Naga mouse that has the 12 buttons on the side, so this is no problem to me. I never have to hit the 1 through 8 buttons on my keyboard, so I can hammer out the abilities really fast. But when it comes to maybe a traditional keyboard stuff like that setup, it's not going to be like that. So we'll just complete that quest. Look at my map. So I need to do the quest there, which is, I believe, go through the teleporter. Can I look at other parts of the map? Yeah. So other parts of the map that you can look at right now, they don't really look, oh, you can't look at the far side. They don't look too big right now, but I'm assuming once you get into it and start exploring them, they will get pretty massive. I know some of the dungeons are really, really big and they take a while to go through. Okay. So finally loaded. Audio does cut in and out sometimes while it's, there we go. While it's loading. Oh, okay. Whew. It is beta. Can I mention that again? Beta. Here, let's take a rest. That was hard work. Yeah, so it does have some loading stuff just in the very beginning, because all the stuff it has to actually load and get done. Not really too shocking. So let's talk to this person. The quest text, they're not all 100% dialogue, so it's not like Old Republic or the Star Wars where it's just you have to listen to them talk everything. It's pretty much, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, okay, yep.
Ooh, now get out there and do some damage.
Level up. Every time you level up, you always get something kind of quirky to go with that. First time I leveled up, I was called a cupcake, and it told me, "Good job, cupcake." That was really nice of them to call me a cupcake. I really do appreciate it. I do have another ability, so I do have a kick ability. If you do highlight them, you can see the range of them. All three of them are pretty much the same. So kick, I believe this is a stun. So it deals 22 physical damage and knock down 5 foes. Ooh. Let's see. Dash, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So if it does knock down, I believe it is a stun. So let's see where we're supposed to go now. So we got to go this way. The quests are really, really easy to find with this whole map setup of how, hey, where's my quest? Oh, it's right there in that general vicinity. Really, really simple. I like how you can sit down on everything too. Except for that one. So yeah, so we gotta go this way. Oh, everyone should know who this guy is. He's the one who sells you your land in the sky, so your actual player houses. Can't talk to him right now, but it's actually cool to see him in game since you see him on those trailers from the launch trailers and stuff like that, or the teaser trailers. So a lot of weapons going on here. The whole sci-fi theme is really amazing.
FCON Command needs your help.
Okay.
FCON Command is me.
Okay. You cannot return. Sure. Let's go on this adventure.
Dispatch to FCON Drop Pod 17. Y'all are clear to launch. Next stop, Planet Nexus. You're heading for a rescue op in the northern wilds, so keep them weapons hot.
Okay, so while that's loading, I was wrong. I thought you were going to crash land into Nexus, have to survive, do stuff like that. But no, you're deployed into it. So let's see how this actually goes. This is the first time I ever get to see the planet, get to see anything that's going on with it. So really excited.
Report to Commander Durek when your boots hit the ground. You'll need our charges like you who are ready to take care of business.
Oh, and of course, it's a snow level. Oh, that's cool. Other people are dropping in, or other NPCs. I love those drop pods. These things are ingenious. Those are actually really friggin' cool. I would have never thought of that in a million years. Like, probably a million years.
Time I heard from you. Shouldn't have picked today to give up stogies. Time to rock and roll, buddy.
Okay, I think I should have a new weapon. Okay, so I have a new weapon. Oh, it looks about the same. Let's see. I don't know. It's about the same. It's still pretty cool. Camera can go out pretty far also. Still have tips on. I have yet to read any of the tips because it's pretty much self-explanatory. Run, jump, dodge, kill shit. That's what we want to do. Okay, so this is part of the map that crash site, landing site. Oh, a public event just opened up over there. So that's cool. I actually didn't think about if they're about the public events. I knew they had them. Here, we'll just do that. I think that completes the quest. Okay, so if we complete this, we get to choose some items. Which, I guess gloves would be cool.
Exile, get rolling.
Let's get rolling. There is a sprint meter. That's what that is right there. So if you hit... Ooh, Explorer event up there. So if you hit shift or hold shift, you will sit there and... do I need to kill those? You'll sit there and sprint for that distance. There we go. Wow, volume got really loud on my end, so... Have to kill these guys. I'm liking the combat just for the fact that this is my style of combat. I like combat like this. I hate the combat where it's like you click and then you're like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and you run around maybe. Tanking is going to be a lot funner than the traditional tanking, which I will show you what that is. This is how in most games you do tanking. So you pull an enemy, you back up against the wall, and then you just do this. And that's it. That's how you tank in most games. You back up against the wall and you just sit there and you take all the damage. So crash site, I explored that. I still have to kill the Yetis and what is it? Rescue trapped survivors. Okay, let's use my kick, see what happens. Okay. Oh, that was cool. That's a medic right there. Medic abilities look really badass. Let's get that scrap right here. Rescue the survivor. Okay, that survivor is rescued. Can I rescue this one? Yeah, so if you happen to not have a mouse that has the number pads on the side, I would really recommend it for this game. I mean, I've only played it for a little bit, about an hour. Damn, that's so loud. I think I have to turn that down. I've only played it for about an hour or so, but there we go. But I would really just recommend that. If you don't, it's going to be really difficult to run around and be very versatile trying to kill these and get around while hitting them still and doing like your max amount of damage. So if you're like one of those people who always wants to be on the top of the DPS meter, always wants to do their best like that, even for healing, I would really recommend like a Razor Naga or something along that lines that has the buttons on the side. Even if you play like a lot of, you know, FPS, like first-person shooters, you know, keep a spare and just swap it out. So every time you log into WildStar, just put on that new mouse, give it a try. Shooters, I have a big problem because I always keep clicking buttons that I don't mean to click. But I think I am done with that quest now. So we'll continue up. I don't know how long I will make this video, like if I'll do parts for it or anything like that. I'm just having fun. It's been a while since I've gotten to an MMO and just had a good time playing it. So we'll go this way. It just looks really good. Let's see. Can we get into a first-person view? Yeah, that looks amazing. And we have to go over there too. So we will continue on. In the higher stages too, so if you're afraid that maybe this is too easy at the beginning, of course it's at the beginning. It's going to be very easy when you first start the game off. But if you're... I missed something. If you're afraid that, oh, it can't get much harder than this, there's no way. Out of all the videos I watched of people doing the dungeons and stuff, it does seem to get really difficult at the higher in like levels and dungeons. Just for the simple fact that you have to... Oh, I'm taking a drink with this guy. You have to get your interrupts working together. You have to dodge out of stuff. Okay. That guy's creepy as all hell. But at least I had a drink with him. So what other missions do I have? I'm gonna do the camp, or the completed mission, my duty, and then I will work my way from there. Should be getting another pair of items, like gloves or something. Okay, so medium armor, light feet, heavy hands. There we go.
You got fighting.
I will take that.
You gotta find out what the hell's going on.
Oh, what's this? Oh, Yeti hide junk. Cool. These are the new ones that I got. Let's put those hands on. Do I notice a difference in... I guess I never had gloves on before. So, cool. Good for me. More armor. More damage. Okay, what do I gotta do now? So what does this do? Placement, signal. Okay, I gotta look for these. I want to do that settler thing too. But let's go in here, check this out, see what's going on. The tower. Oh, cool. So light. What do I get? Medium, heavy chest piece. That looks... Oh, that's gonna be cool. So hell yeah, I will do that quest for that heavy chest piece. Talk to this core.
Although I generally respect Nazareth and his work, his latest pet project on this island has me a bit confused. During my survey of his work, he described the non-insignificant...
No. Okay. So these lore cubes are actually strewed throughout the world, and anyone who actually can get to them can unlock them. A lore, it seems to be a big deal in this game. It seems to be a lot of it going around. Just a lot of information out there. Let's go check out this explorer, whatever this explorer thing is. Let's see if I can actually get to it. Sometimes the explorer stuff that you have to actually do gets a little confusing. Okay, crash site is over there. So I don't know, should I go? Screw it, we'll go.
Double kill.
Oh, that's funny, I didn't know I had that. I hope I didn't steal that off the guy, I was just trying to help him. Oh shit, what's that? Oh, is that an avalanche? Okay, I'm kind of glad I came over here to explore this.
Double kill.
Double kill. I kind of like that. It makes you feel like you're playing, you know, a shooter or maybe like a MOBA kind of game. Okay, what's this? I don't know what it is, but I'm going for it, guys. Oh, knockdown. Come on, get back up. Oh, knockdown again. Can I get on this? Am I safe? Okay, I'm safe up here. So I need to go up to that ridge. Come on, please be safe. We got this. Okay, Explorer is what I like to see. Okay, let's get that item. Okay, so there should be, unless someone clicked it already, there should be something for, oh, here we go, Explorer. So you got to look at these two, which I always kept forgetting. Someone was asking me how to do a certain Explorer quest or Explorer part. These will actually go up, so the closer you get to where your Explorer thing is, once the check mark comes down, you start your surveying. So cool, I have the Explorer settlement surveyed. I have no clue what that thing just showing me around was. Maybe it's like, hey, why don't you try to cheat and jump that gap right there? Which I will most likely fall to my death. Can I cheat? Can I make it? No. Part of me wants to try this. No, no. Oh, I got it. That is why I am an explorer right there. Oh, it just reminds me of the good old days. When I would sit there and try to get into like parts unknown that you're not supposed to get into in WoW. Oh, I'm way high up here though. So we're at the lab finally. Ah, no, no, no. Wow. Okay, let's get my health up. Oh man, that was stupid. I probably just should have took the long way around. Okay, so number one, we're at the lab. Let's see, what do we have to do that? Okay, well, the powers, cables. So health came back actually kind of quick. Knock your ass down. There we go. What is that? Oh, it's little leftovers. That's kind of cool. I have no clue what that crystal is, but I want to touch it. Okay, so we'll go in here. Hopefully we can make it in here. Oh, cool. There's just something with the whole sci-fi theme.
Whoa, look at you. Time to crack some skulls.
Yeah. Leveling up is awesome in this game. Like everything should just put a catchy phrase after you level.
You came to the wrong place.
Look at you, the party cupcake. How do they know I'm a cupcake? Gosh.
Monkey, you can't make mincemeat without making some corpses.
Okay, let's talk to this cube. Lore cube.
The primal disruptor provides an abundant source of power by transforming elemental life forms into refined law-type crystals. Their sacrifice is necessary.
Okay. Oh, signal lost while we're in here. Use the MAC. I gotta follow the cables. Where are the cables at? Do I just keep going farther in? Nope. Maybe this is where like a scientist would come in handy. Like maybe the scientist can actually unlock that. Because it keeps popping up. Okay, what do we have? We have no items in here. Let's get out and see if we can get our signal back. Okay, so oh, does it actually tell you where to? Oh, that is so cool. I didn't know about that. So I need to do something that involves being in here. What it is, could not tell you. Can I just like destroy this? No. Nope. Nope, that's an actual person. Look, we're all lost. We're all befuddled. Why are we all lost? Oh, that's the scientist thing, right? Yep, it is. If only she can open up that door for us. It'd be amazing. Hold on, where is it telling me to go? Okay, I gotta go way over there to use that ability, but I still have something here. So let's just kill shit. I'll try to figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong. So your 2 ability, I didn't know that you can actually mash the hell out of it and it'll go faster. You only have 4 strikes with it though, so once the 4 strikes are done, it goes on cooldown. It's like killing the shit. Maybe I should go like soldier, since I just want to kill everything in the game. What are you, Mr. Crystal? Okay, you're not destroyable. I'm just rolling through shit. Should try to make my way over to that public event if it's still up. Okay. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go for this. So let's try to figure this out the way that normal quests are trying to be figured out. Let's actually track it and read what we're supposed to do. It leads to, okay, a suitable replacement. Follow the power cable to the lead north. Okay, so that's the power cable trail to the north. So we already talked to this thing, and we ended up destroying stuff. We already talked to that cube, and the cube, well, is a cube. Oh, okay, a scientist might be able to access it. Gotcha. Shit. Okay. Thank you, scientist. I'm glad I didn't go too far away. Okay, so that pretty much just happened.
Just as easily create destructive bolts of lightning or a whirlwind of such power it would tear this facility apart. What a sight that would make.
Wow, that's pretty damn brutal. I think that's as far as is that as far as we can go? Is that a scientist? Open the door, please. Nope. Okay, so we got another data cube out of it. I think that's all I can do here. It says there's one more thing. But damn me and my signal that I don't have. I'm afraid to leave this room because I'm not gonna get back in. Dance party. Yeah, so needing a scientist to do, I believe, to do this is what's going on. I will come back to it, but let's continue on our way. So yeah, that's a bummer. I'll have to sit there and figure it out. I came close though. It says I can go in this whole area. There's my power cord. I don't think there's anything back there. It could be something to deal with those crystals too. Oh, okay. So oh my god. So me jumping over that ridge did not trigger the event to jump through these crystals. Fuck. That's retarded. That was so they need to like make it so when you're up there it triggers it also, because that just wasted a bunch of my time. So if you go through this quest and you end up doing what I just did, yeah, that's what happened. At least I did get that data core. And I gotta kill shit. Hitting V to pick up loot's kind of confusing at first, but done. We are done with this. And we are off. Oh, the crystal's back. So let's see, we'll finish up this quest. I'll call it good here. So that was kind of a beginner's look at a warrior. I will try to get farther into the beta, maybe hopefully get to a dungeon. Kind of doubt it. Take that item. Wow, okay. Let's put on my new outfit. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I got a new energy shield. Wow, that's a big shield. Oh, I got a shirt. I'm a rock guy with a shirt. Wow, okay, so now the entire everything changed because we shut that generator off that was making the storm. Now you can see planets and stuff. That's pretty damn cool. Wow, that's really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on. I'll do a couple more quests. We'll see what's going on with it. See if I can actually get into a dungeon. I don't know if by this beta or next beta, because I think it's level 20 to get into a dungeon. So I will try. Maybe if I just get to a new zone or a higher level thing, a public event, something like that, I will try to make another video just to show you guys what's going on. I'm not going to go through every single character because I don't really want to. I know what I want to play. I've looked up what they actually do, and I'm gonna stick with my warrior for a while and see if I really do enjoy him at higher level content and doing raids and dungeons and shit like that. And then I will decide from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Bye.